Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show, episode 380. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Danette. What's up, Danette?
What's up?
All right, so The Walking Dead, now season 6. We saw the trailer.
Yes.
What did you think?
I thought it looked really good. This is going to be an interesting season, I think.
Did you think that maybe they're deceiving us? Like, that's not exactly how things go down? Like, you know how they make a trailer out of something? It's never really what the season may actually be about.
Well, it could very well be. I mean, you never know.
What's up, David?
What's up, guys? Sorry I'm late.
That's okay. We're talking about Walking Dead. Hey, Connor.
Hello.
Okay, so we're talking about Walking Dead. See, the thing is, I believe that as much as we see the scenes where it looks like Rick is going ape, I tend to believe that that's not a true perception of what's going to happen in the season. Like, I get the feeling that, you know, Morgan is actually going to turn out to be the crazy one, and you know, Rick is going to have to do something with that. You know, I'm getting the impression, I have this feeling, just a gut feeling, that that's not exactly what's going to happen that way.
I actually had a different thought, and hear me out. I actually don't think Morgan's crazy, but I think originally, you know, it'll be a happy reunion between Rick and Morgan and all that. Well, kind of happy considering you just saw him shoot a man, but that's by the by. But anyway, that the longer they live in this community, you have this hysteria that's set in by the inhabitants. And they somehow convince Morgan to do it. It's not something he wants to do, but it's something that they're convincing him, that they're forcing him to do.
I see.
So perhaps there's a third party involved in this that, okay, maybe this is driving Rick to look like he's going crazy. Maybe this is that's why Morgan wants to, you know, why Morgan may be the only one who could stop him and all that, but maybe there's someone else who is pulling the strings and involved in this.
So in other words, we could be in a situation where there is a war, and then there's no resolution because as they're fighting each other, Negan comes in, and they have to team up and deal with him next season, probably.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, we haven't seen him yet, have we?
You have the wolves with their traps. I mean, seriously, I will say that trap where with Daryl and the other guy, I forgot his name, but the other guy with the semi trucks filled with walkers, that scared the shit out of me.
Right. I mean, here's the thing, though. We have two finales. We had the mid-season finale, then it takes a break, and then it continues again. So we could end it off where the Rick and Morgan thing, they have to team up against Negan the next half of the season. And also with Daryl, it could be a situation where he's in deep trouble, and maybe we may lose somebody mid-season. Like, I don't think we're going to lose Glenn as much as it happened in the comics to Negan. I think we're going to lose. We might lose Carol. I'm not sure.
I heard that a lot of people last season, a lot of the people working on the show were actually very heavily insinuating that Glenn was going to die, whether or not it was, you know, trolling or whatever on their part. I don't think he's going to die. I think Glenn, Rick, Morgan, and Daryl are safe. Because a lot of people were very happy that Morgan was coming back, so I don't think you want to piss them off by killing him off again, or killing him off. But the other characters, Carol, actually, I think Carol could be fair game.
And Maggie, you think is fair game too?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look, I don't want that to happen. I don't want Maggie to die.
What about Michonne?
Oh, no, they ain't killing off Michonne. I forgot about her. Yep.
Yeah, Michonne is in the comics still, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Maggie's not even in the comics, is she?
I don't know. I know Michonne probably is, but I don't think Maggie's there.
Okay. Connor, you watch Walking Dead, right?
No.
Oh, well, you have to wait to the next article. What about you, Dana? I mean, if it's a thing between Rick and Morgan, who do you think's going to win? Obviously.
I think it'll have to be Rick.
Yeah. But Negan's going to definitely kill somebody.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm going to take a guess. I'm going to take a guess that Negan's going to, if I'm saying his name right, Negan's going to appear possibly the end of the first half of season 6, and he kills Carol quickly rather than kill Glenn. I think that's what's going to go down. That's my prediction. Most of the time I'm wrong, folks, with the exception of having a bet about Rick living, and he did. So, yeah, I think Carol's going to be the first victim of Negan.
Well,
Of Rick's group, I mean. Yeah. So, that's that. Now, on to the trailers. What did you think, Danette, of the Suicide Squad?
I thought it was pretty good.
I love the music.
I am a little concerned.
Why?
One character,
Who?
Harley Quinn. My God, what did you do?
I don't know, man. I think it's going to work out.
She looks like a freaking Hot Topic model. That's not what.
Well,
No, I'm serious. Look, you wanna.
she's definitely not Gem. Truly outrageous. Truly outrageous.
Hold
Oh,
on.
don't get me started on that.
I am getting you started on it. That's right. Yeah.
Let me see if I can find. You know what costume would have been better for her in for Suicide Squad? Let me see if I can find it.
Don't know. Connor, you saw it, right?
Yeah, I brought it up on yesterday's Everything show. I saw the leaked one. I know that
The real one, the high definition, it was today.
Yeah, I know that they released the HD one, but
This costume would have been better and yet more faithful to her original costume than what she is now.
Well, you know, I still think Suicide Squad's going to do great. You know, I think that may do better than Batman vs Superman, but
Well-
I wouldn't go that far.
it seems that people only want to go see it because of Jared Leto as the Joker.
Well, that's
Batman's
what
in
the
it
selling
too.
point is. Because if this movie bombs off, unless this movie bombs, Jared Leto's going to be the Joker indefinitely in this movie.
He's going to be the Joker in like 3 movies. Literally.
Yeah, and the one thing, with him talking at the end of the trailer, I believe that's a flashback to the origin of Harley Quinn, because if you look in the trailer, you see the Joker with Harley strapped on a table, so we're going to see that happen. Though
Now he doesn't appear. He doesn't appear at the end of Batman vs Superman, right? The Joker.
if he does appear in Batman vs Superman, it will be through a flashback maybe of Death in the Family, of him killing the Robin, whether or not that's Jason Todd or Dick Grayson. They haven't confirmed who it is, but
So the next movie in DC, besides the first, it's Batman vs Superman. Then it leads right into Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad comes right after that, and Batman will be in that.
So then it's gotta lead. Joker's gotta appear at the end of Batman vs Superman. Or
What,
something.
what are
And
they
then-
doing, like a after credit scene or something?
No, they don't
Yeah.
want to do that because they're going to be like, because then they're going to be called out for copying Marvel and all that.
Yeah.
What they're going to do is they're going to make it very clean cut, and they're not going to do. They're going to make it very clear by the end that okay, Joker's here. It'll probably be like how how in Batman Begins how they said the Joker existed in the universe.
Right.
Okay.
That's how it's probably going to happen.
Okay. Now, and
then
the Batman movie won't happen though for another
couple years, yeah. Wonder
way
Woman,
too
no.
late.
Wonder Woman is the next film after Suicide Squad.
Okay. Well, we have to see how she does in this. I don't really know the purpose of why she's in it. to tell you the truth, because it's kind of like taken away from their fight. So I guess she interferes in the middle of it, so they can't really fight.
Or she's working with Batman because
Isn't she working for Lex Luthor?
No, well, I think the rumors that I hear are that, much like the Justice League animated show, there may be a thing going on between Batman and Wonder Woman, which honestly I have no problem with. But the thing is that she may be the muscle that Batman uses in his plan against Superman. Because I noticed the background in like when when Wonder Woman scenes were there was very similar to like that scene where Superman was flying and then shooting his heat vision. Very similar background, so maybe Wonder Woman and Superman are fighting.
Maybe he recruits her help.
Yeah.
And the Justice League.
Not the Justice League. I think it'd just be Wonder Woman, because I think out of all the Justice League that could take on Superman in a measure of strength, Wonder Woman is probably the only one who can actually go toe-to-toe with him.
Right.
And she has in the comics a number of times, and she is perfectly capable of kicking his suited rear all around the room.
What do you have to say about that, Connor? I mean, do you think it's going to be like really going to have a massive Wonder Woman Superman battle?
Well, to be honest, I don't really care. I'm not a superhero fan. I don't know, because I don't know anything about the mythology of either franchise. I seriously don't know a thing. So I guess we'll wait and see.
I mean, I don't understand why Aquaman's in it, so I don't know what they're doing with Wonder Woman either. So. And
Cyborg's in it, and Flash is in it, or no?
Well, yeah, they're meant to be.
And Green Lantern Corps or something.
I stand by what I said before on a previous episode of the podcast when that the fight between Batman and Superman will probably be televised in some way. Like someone's gonna catch a glimpse of it, and then we'll be like in Central City with Barry, and he suddenly sees the fight and he's watching it. And I think Aquaman will probably take a role because of what happened in Man of Steel with the terraformers, like I said before. I really don't think these will be anything more than walk-on cameos.
Right.
Like, I don't think they won't have a substantial role. We will just know that they're there.
Right. All right.
So yeah, I don't think the movie's going to be overcrowded per se, but the biggest challenge facing the film is number one, this is the first big screen appearance of Wonder Woman, and so you have so many eyes looking at her right now on whether or not this is going to be, number one, faithful to the comics, which Zack Snyder said he wanted to be comic faithful not only with Superman, but with Batman and Wonder Woman as well.
Right.
Yeah, that these are characters that are like comic. They can achieve those comic book feats, but we have to be invested because people could get invested with Henry Cavill as Superman, but Ben Affleck and Gal Gadot still have a lot to prove.
Okay. Now I started seeing the Fantastic Four posters in the city. I noticed one, excuse me, and I tried to film it, but the light was blocking a whole poster of the Human Torch. So I'm going to try to get, or see if it's wrapped around the building like the Dark Knight thing was, Arkham Knight. I don't know if this company would go for that type of money, like to just massively promote the Fantastic Four. But you have an article right there. You want to read that, David?
I don't have an article.
You don't see it here?
In
the chat? Yeah.
All right, one moment. It's loading right now.
Okay.
All right. Is there a Fantastic Four post-credit scene? Jamie Bell has the answer. Ahead of its release next month, the cast of Fantastic Four have given us some more hints about the film. A new trailer got its premiere at Comic-Con on Saturday night, and director Josh Trank said his movie will focus on the characters' lives before they gain their superhero powers. During a chat with MTV, stars Miles Teller and Jamie Bell discussed the possibility of post-credits extras. Teller asked Bell if there is one, with Bell replying, "No, we don't have a post-credit scene." Talking about what might come after the movie, Bell said, "It does leave the door wide open for a lot of different movies." Quote, "I think the movie really focuses on the origins of each character individually, how they get their powers, how they learn to deal with them, how they learn to harness them. That's kind of where the movie ends, but there's so much more to go on from there. It really leaves the door open." And also, another little bit, guess what was cut from the Fantastic Four theatrical cut?
No 3D?
Dr. Doom's origin! We have
my God.
No origin for Dr. Doom at all. He just appears.
Oh, no.
That's so
bad.
dumb. That's
dumb. That's bad.
Yep, no origin.
That's horrible.
Okay, if you have an origin story, you need an origin for your villain.
You do need an origin for your villain, and if they you tell me they definitely cut the origin out of Dr. Doom? Definitely?
Yeah,
that's terrible. That's ridiculous.
See if I can actually find that article, because I swear to God I read
boycott the movie immediately, because I'm a huge Dr. Doom fan, and I'm not tolerating that. That's ridiculous.
Keep talking. I'm actually going to look for it right now.
How could you just leave out his origin in the movie? You're just going to come in with like a hooded thing, like, I'm Doom, and they're like, all right, whatever. That's ridiculous.
That makes no sense.
Who does that? This guy's an idiot. Go to Chronicle 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, because that's all you're ever going to do. It's ridiculous. Huh?
He's not even a Chronicle 2.
Yeah, because he's not even doing it.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
I said I know.
That's why I'm saying go do 3, because it's like... I'm telling you, Joe. I'm telling you. You think this movie's going to be amazing. It's not.
I said I don't think it's going to be amazing. I'm hoping it's good. Because I don't want it to fail.
I don't want it to fail either, but there's awful and there's like, that's exactly what that movie's going to be. The thing has no pants.
I know.
They couldn't even afford to get that size pants around his waist. And then they couldn't get, like, the Calvin Klein, like, you know, tie-in and none of that stuff. You know how you have tie-ins like Transformers, like they hit like a beer truck, and then Mark Wahlberg's like drinking like the beer or something. It's like product placement. Do we get any product placement? No.
Denny's.
Denny's?
Yeah, they got the Thing Burger now.
Thing Burger. Well, whatever.
Whoa.
Thing Burger. All right, for your sake, I hope it does well.
Shut up.
What?
No, you don't.
I don't think it's going to do good.
Well,
but it's getting a sequel anyway.
Exactly.
It's getting a sequel, and it's getting X-Men versus Fantastic Four.
While I'm looking,
Doesn't have to be
I saw this. William Stryker, the young William Stryker, will be returning to X-Men Apocalypse.
Wonderful. Yeah, he's going to turn Wolverine into Weapon X there.
The only thing I care about is Deadpool, though, so.
Deadpool, yeah. But you like the X-Men trailer. You didn't see the X-Men trailer?
Watched this morning.
Yeah. So.
I'm the one who asked you if you watched it.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait, is it public?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Oh, my. What the? It's a leaked one, though. It's not high definition. No.
There's no high definition one yet.
Not yet. Not high definition yet.
But it's still good.
Yeah, it is good.
Looks amazing.
I absolutely agree with that.
All right, here we go. Here we go. So this is.
Well, I want Connor to do that article next, but go ahead.
Yeah, I know, but this is the one about Doom. Toby Kebbell discusses his version of Doom. Fantastic Four is only a few weeks from its release at the time of writing this, so 20th Century Fox promoted it as best as the studio could at the recently complete 2015 International Comic-Con. At yesterday's Hall H panel for Fox, director Josh Trank, co-writer Simon Kinberg, and the core cast of the movie were on hand to debut a final trailer. One that supposedly gives us a better look at Doom. As of right now, the Fantastic Four Comic-Con trailer has yet to arrive online. The cast did discuss elements of the film that have previously not been revealed at San Diego Comic-Con 2015. For instance, Toby Kebbell, who plays Victor Domashev or / Doom in the film, called his character
Domashev?
Yeah. Just here, hold on. He called his character the, quote, best villain of all time in any comic book ever. So obviously he's a fan of Dr. Doom, while also describing the motivations behind his action. According to Cavill, the drive to be the best is what ultimately brings him to want to take down those who stand in his way, including Reed Richards and the rest of the Fantastic Four. So it's an ego thing. So at least, hey, they kept the ego intact.
Yeah, but they didn't keep the whole that they went to school together thing. Which is like the most important thing.
All right. Now some more information has emerged on Doom's role in the movie, including the character's origin, or lack thereof. In an interview with Superhero Hype, Cavill revealed that Doom's origin is not fully explored in the final cut of the Fantastic Four reboot, despite the rumors that have persisted otherwise before. To quote, "There is no conversation about Doom's origins in the film. We don't have any time to talk about me. I would love it, but we don't have real time." So it seems Doom's origin won't be in Fantastic Four after all. Previously, the film received quite a bit of backlash after Cavill himself commented on the origins of his version of the character, describing him as a very antisocial programmer who uses Doom as his handle on blogging sites. But now it appears the movie has ditched that concept completely, at least based on Cavill's recent comments. Cavill went on to explain that the new take of his version of Doom in Fantastic Four, promising those who are fans of the original character will not be disappointed. He said, and I quote, "Yeah, he's still from the same place. His mother is still a gypsy and done her deals. His father still perished from exposure looking after me. He's angry. He's an angry dude. But now he's in Baxter. He's bright and he's trying to make people proud. He's found a new father in Dr. Storm, the father of Johnny, and adoptive father
Wait,
of
what?
What?
Apparently.
Wait a minute. You just ruined it. Wait a minute. Dr. Doom, like, dad is like Human Torch's dad, like adopted dad?
No. Like a father figure.
Oh, for Christ's sake. How does that make sense?
I
They're
don't
at the
know,
dinner table.
I kind of get adopted as well in a Fantastic Four by Kathy, and that's Doom as we see him. He's a computer technician, a computer scientist.
And he's called Doom on YouTube, right? That's like stupid.
But no, Victor Von Doom is who we hope he will be.
I'm the hacker Doom. Like, that's ridiculous.
That's so dumb.
What's funny
that is the dumbest crap I've ever heard.
He's shutting down these rumors about him being a programmer when he was the one who made the rumors in the first place.
But he is, though. Because that's his name, his handle name, his YouTube name, Doom. So now, hey, I'm going to be a supervillain. Where's your powers, dude? Like, you know, how could you just not explain anything? And now you're telling me that he's close, like, chilling with them, like, eating dinner? Like, that's like his dad type of thing? The friggin', Johnny Storm's dad? That's ridiculous. What kind of crap? That totally twists everything because he's supposed to be going to school with Reed Richards and the Thing. They're all the same age, Dr. Doom, Reed, and the Thing. And the other two were supposed to be way younger, okay? And there was supposed to be an accident that happens in the lab in school that Dr. Doom miscalculates and burns his face off. And basically gets jealous because Reed had the proper equation or something that if he would have listened to Reed's equation, he wouldn't have burned his face off. And then he goes to Tibet. They mold the mask to his face. He's the monarch of Liberia because that's his family heritage. And he builds this armor thing. And then yes, his mother's a sorceress. Yes, his father died, but he's a genius. And then when they get their powers, he just goes after them. But where is that? We don't have any of that. We have I'm Doom the programmer yelling like a troll at people on YouTube and Google Plus, and that's my name. And then I'm just going to put a hoodie over my head, and they're not going to explain anything. And yeah, I know your dad because we chill all the time. Like we had, lunch the other day. Now I'm going to fight you for no reason. That's terrible. And don't tell me that's not terrible. That's awful. That's awful. Dr. Doom's like adopted dad is Johnny Storm's dad.
Dr. Doom is her brother? What?
Yeah, that's what they're doing. He's like that's his mentor, Johnny Storm's dad, and like they chill, like having dinner and stuff. They're like whatever. Then he just fights him for no reason, and he's doing the programmer.
He doesn't fight them for no reason.
That's ridiculous. That's just there's got to be a reason. What's he do? Throw a matchstick at him? That's it. I'm doomed. Like what's gonna happen here? This is just I want to throw up. They didn't help me here. Am I crazy?
Yes.
No.
She don't think so.
You are.
That's just messed up. It's just like having villains from a certain cartoon show, but you don't have them in the certain movie.
Right.
I mean,
I'm a huge Doctor Doom fan. A huge Doctor Doom fan. So I got tons of figures, everything on him. So that's just
nuts.
That's nuts. All right. Let's just go with Connor. Connor, what do you have on Sherlock?
Sherlock's going to get a theatrical release for the Christmas special that's coming up this year.
Oh. That is going to be interesting.
So they're using the same tactics as Doctor Who.
Oh. So what if it does so phenomenal that warrants movies instead? Could that have been an in thing to do to keep them? To do movies with the characters?
I don't think Benedict Cumberbatch will do a movie with Sherlock.
I don't think he'd have time to do that, would he?
Yeah.
Because isn't he doing Doctor Strange?
Right. And Martin Freeman just so happens to be in the Marvel Universe as well. That's going to be fun to see them interact. And if Doctor Strange does great, I'm sure they're going to sign him to a 3-picture deal.
Mm. And no doubt Martin Freeman after The Hobbit is also going to be getting some form of big role, maybe. They're both equally as popular as each other, I think, just in different kind of movies.
Correct. I agree with you. And I'm sure Doctor Strange is going to be a big part of the Infinity Gauntlet situation because he was in the comics. So,
isn't Martin Freeman actually entering the DC or the Marvel universe himself?
Martin Freeman is totally in Civil War.
He's going to be in. I heard he was going to be in Doctor Strange actually with Benedict.
Yes, yes, he is.
So yeah,
that's why I just said they're going to make a Sherlock joke. I bet.
Oh right, okay.
No, if they're going to make a Sherlock joke, they need to make it with when Robert Downey Jr. is in the room.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do it.
Let's say Sherlock, and then both of them will turn around. That would be great. That would be great. They're both with Sherlock Holmes. That's amazing.
That would be funny.
So I don't think they have enough time to actually build any sort of momentum for maybe a film off of this. I think it's just keep it with the TV show because the TV show is doing really well. I mean,
oh yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the most successful TV shows at the moment, so just keep it as a TV show. I mean, Benedict can pay his bills, you know, with just the amount of roles he's doing at the moment. They're so huge, you know.
I have to actually say, too, in some cases, and it is true, Sherlock has been more profitable than Doctor Who because Sherlock has been on Channel 13 and a whole bunch of other. The way they promote it, it's like, you know, Sherlock Holmes is a legendary, long-standing character.
Well, the thing is that people compare Doctor Who and Sherlock for the single reason that Moffat is showrunner on both, but they're so vastly different that you can't compare them. So while maybe it's far more profitable and easy to market because Sherlock itself is so famous, it's such a legendary story in itself, you know, even before the TV series, because I mean, had, as you said, the Robert Downey Jr. kind of thing. It's just like, I don't think you can really compare it to Doctor Who. Which
well, look at all the other Sherlocks we had. There's been tons of Sherlock movies before Robert Downey Jr. They even had Ben Kingsley as Watson and Michael Caine as Sherlock. I love that one, even though it was a comedy one.
And now they've got
Ian Sherlock Holmes
as Sherlock as well in that other film.
Yeah, Ian McKellen and Sherlock Holmes. Yeah.
So it's like I think that the selling point for the TV series is that it's based in modern times. So, and while this Christmas special isn't going to be, because I know that it's in Victorian times, it's just I think that's what makes it so marketable as a different kind of Sherlock.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question now. Just shifting the attention to Mr. Holmes, which is Ian McKellen's Sherlock Holmes, as he's very old. In that movie, correct me if I'm wrong, isn't Dr. Watson already dead? And it's just
I think
Holmes.
so, yeah.
So now, will we have a flashback with who Dr. Watson is? Could it be possible that we'll have a cameo by Patrick Stewart as Dr. Watson, maybe, or something like that? Maybe they'll just throw something like that in there?
I don't know. I haven't seen the film. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if it's got a sequel, is it?
What, Mr. Holmes?
Yeah.
I don't know about the sequel at all. I just know that
the film's out over here now. So.
Oh, it's not here yet. No.
Oh right, it's out over here. It's been out for a few weeks actually.
How's it doing?
I haven't seen the numbers for it. I don't know.
I heard that there is going to be another Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes.
That's been going around for a few years, I think.
They said they're just waiting to get a moment for him to do it because he's always with Marvel and stuff. So, you know.
Well,
let me just.
Yeah, Mr. Holmes hasn't really got much. There's not been much advertising for it, so I don't know if it's done that well. Actually.
Let me see.
But, I mean, Ian McKellen also joining as Sherlock. I mean, it kind of brings more attention to the whole Sherlock Holmes kind of market.
Robert Downey Jr.'s Sherlock Holmes, the first one, had a budget of $90 million. It did $209 million domestically, and foreign it did $315 million, for a worldwide total of $524 million.
So that was
massive success. And the second one had a budget, they said not unavailable, but it did more money. The second one, it did $545 million worldwide. So, and I can't, for some reason, it's blocking me from seeing Mr. Holmes. Why is that?
I'll have a look, see if I can find it. I don't know if it's been
odd.
worldwide released yet. I think it's just in the UK at the moment, but it's definitely out over here.
Maybe that's why I can't see it, because it's not here yet.
Well, actually, on Rotten Tomatoes, it's got an 86% rating, so it must be pretty good.
The Terminator is only at $224 million. That's not that great. That's pretty bad that it's just doing that.
There's no figures out yet for like any kind of what it's made. I'll have a look and see if it's what its box office is, because
I have nothing on it. Like, it doesn't exist.
Hang on.
That's not to say that it doesn't have any box office numbers. It's just why maybe it's coming up as. Let me see.
Oh God. Opening weekend in the UK, it made £1,177,420.
Guess that's bad.
And that was 36.4% of the market that weekend. And its gross profit was £3,232,000 and £13.
Jeez.
So I don't know if that's I can't tell if that's a success or not.
Doesn't sound like it.
Budget. So I think when it comes out worldwide, it'll get something. I don't know when it comes out in the US. So
yeah, I'm trying to see when it's coming out in the US.
Hang on.
Why don't I know this?
What?
Mr. Holmes.
Friday.
Friday?
Yeah.
Yes,
This Friday?
17th of July. 17th of July it comes out in the US.
So why isn't
It's Friday. Yeah.
It's better.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. There's no. It doesn't say foreign markets. Wow. All right. Yeah. All right. So Friday.
It says here Colin Starkey, whoever that is, plays John Watson.
Colin Starkey's. What's his name?
No, that's Dan Starkey.
I'm sorry. Thank you. You know what I was talking about.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So, I guess what else do we have? Anything else, guys?
I haven't seen anything.
Hannibal. We know that was canceled, right?
They're moving that to Saturday, I believe. Which I don't see how it will affect. They're clearly trying to move it to affect viewers, but it won't because they've made a mistake by cancelling it because it's not a failure in any sense of the word.
Yeah, they tend to do that though, Connor. Some good stuff that they cancel, and you're like, why? You know?
And then they keep it on TV. Yeah. It's,
well, did anybody see the American Horror Story teaser?
No.
No.
Lady Gaga?
I didn't.
No?
I didn't know it was out.
Why is she even in it? I mean, she's bad. She's like the
She's
worst.
bad?
Like people hold her in such high regard, but
Bro, I love Lady Gaga. What are you talking?
I like her.
I love her music. I'm a corn, I know. I love her music. I love everything about Lady Gaga. In fact, you should see the way she sings with Tony Bennett. Oh my God!
I've seen the way she sings with Tony Bennett. I've heard one song, I think, and it's
ridiculous.
Well, it's not my musical alley.
Not your cup of tea.
Yeah. But she's like so weird. She's bizarre. She's like I think she's the definition of the word bizarre in show business at the moment. I just don't see the mass appeal as an actress for her. But I'm sure that people will watch American Horror Story for the name.
I think that's a draw. Yeah, I think that's a plus that she's in it. Absolutely.
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. I could be terribly wrong.
I saw it. I saw two. The first one was lame. Was very short. The second one was kind of freaky, what she was doing, which it reminded me of her YouTube. Remind me of her music videos.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
like that's like an American Horror Story in itself.
Well, her music videos are like mini movies anyway. I mean, like there's one
Right.
15 minutes long, I think.
That could be American Horror Story. Just her videos.
So she clearly has
One.
an eye for the cinematic kind of business, I think.
Yes.
So maybe she'll be in movies soon. Who knows?
She's been in a few movies already.
I thought she had, because she's a bit like Beyonce. Like Beyonce.
She was like in Machete. I think one of the Machete movies she was. I loved those. They were pretty cool. Machete, what is it? Machete Strikes Again. Although I don't know, Mel Gibson as Darth Vader type of thing. That's just stretching it, but still.
Oh, she was in the Sin City, and she was in.
Oh, I didn't see that.
She was
and Eva
also
Green
in,
was in that too.
Muppets Most Wanted. So she has appeared in
I didn't see that either.
two
Wow.
quite popular movies, I would say.
Movies, yeah.
And she was in a Katy Perry thing as well, but who cares about her?
She was in a what?
She was in a Katy Perry kind of concert video kind of movie thing. Because you know, like they made loads of. There was this big craze with.
Oh yeah, they make a movie with them in it or something. Yeah.
Like Justin Bieber got something.
Yeah, they failed. Yeah, they all failed those ones.
Yeah, they were all disasters. So it's.
Katy Perry was like a bomb, so bad.
Yeah.
It's like they said, yeah, you know what? You owe us another album. They're like, all right. It's like that's how bad it was. Just bad. All right. So on that note, we are going to go. Thank you guys, and take care. Bye for now.